the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
What is going on, guys? One from Whiplash-Movie here, and I just want to say thank you. As of course you guys know, like a week ago I have reached 500 subscribers, and I reached that point because I started YouTube almost 3 years ago, and I wasn't sure what to think of YouTube at first, and now here I am. Even though my videos never have the best quality, and there be a few comments I hear that somebody can't understand what I'm saying because I kind of talk too fast, some of you are still staying and still enjoy my videos. I feel like I have grown a lot since I started YouTube almost 3 years ago, and it's just going to be this far. This year my channel has grown so much in terms of subscribers, in terms of what I'm doing, in terms of how I structure myself, how I present myself. And I always get a lot of likes and comments, and you guys know I'm totally appreciate that. Now I was thinking of what I do to sell this kind of stuff. I actually was thinking of doing a Q&A. But now I end up watching this certain movie, and okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch this film because this film is actually my you guys know I said a lot that this film is my favorite film of the decade so far. I mentioned this a lot in my videos. I mentioned this a lot of times, and especially if you know me personally, I mentioned this a lot. So to celebrate 500 subscribers, I am going to review my favorite film of the decade, Whiplash, which of course must be noted by the wonderful Damien Chazelle. Of course, they did La La Land, which I also loved, and he's doing First Man later this year, which I'm very excited for. And this, of course, saw Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons, and this Bunte, Paul Reza, and other people. And in case you don't know the story of Whiplash, it's basically about this student who ends up student named Andrew who ends up rolling in Terrence Fletcher's class, and who is a very ruthless and demanding teacher. He's a very ruthless, holy shit. He basically runs down to the phone when he tries to improve on his drumming and all that, and trying to impress him and all that, and it's definitely a story that definitely sorry. It's definitely an interesting story that's kind of big. I remember when I watched Whiplash for the first time. I think I watched it around 2015 when I was starting getting into film. I was more into film. I was starting I think it was around July or August I first watched this movie. Maybe it was a couple months around the time I started doing movie reviews and all that. It was before I started YouTube. Before I started doing some reviews on Instagram and Facebook. And I ended up watching because I ended up watching Chris Stockman's review of the movie because I ended up binge watching his reviews, and then he reviewed this movie, and that's an interesting story. I saw On Demand one time. I tried to give it a watch, and it just blew me away on every aspect. And a few years later, I'm still blown away by Whiplash. I'm still freaking blown away. This film is really impactful, really inspiring, really emotional, really just incredible on every single aspect. And there are so many reasons why I consider this my favorite from the decade, and I'm going to get into why. First off, the acting. Every single person in this movie delivers probably one of the best performances, not the best performances of their careers. First, quickly, Mr. Bunte was great. She was before she was known as Supergirl. She definitely was great. I feel like she's Miles Teller's character. She doesn't have him a whole lot, but she definitely gives what she needs to give. Paul Reza is definitely great players in as well. All her acting is great, but most of course about the two main leads. Of course, Miles Teller. This was when, of course, when he was starting to come at Rising Star, when he was then kind of next big name. He was in movies like The Footloose remake, 21 and Over. And he doesn't got to star in It's Spectacular Now, which is a fantastic romance movie you had not seen already. But this is definitely his stand-up performance. This is a performance that everybody remembers Miles Teller for, and for good reason. And it's like, am I the only one that thinks he should have gotten nominated for Best Actor? Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, but I think he should have gotten nominated for this movie. Because he was fucking amazing in this movie. Like, not to mention, his character is very relatable, he's very likable, he's definitely a hardworking, and his dedication is definitely inspiring, as he basically wants to be the best drummer he can be. He really wants to work the hardest he can. That's why he actually broke up with Mr. Bunny's character. Yeah, because how Fletch is acting towards them. I'll get more into Fletch later, but his dedication definitely is inspiring, and how hard he wants to work, and how amazing of a drummer he wants to be, and like, again, like nothing but wanting to be better and wanting to drum and have all this focus on it. Like, I think we all can relate to that thing where we want to always work hard for it and always want to go for it and make sure we do get there. Like, we all have those moments. We all have that time. I definitely have that moment, especially when it comes to my music and comes to my writing. So I can definitely, what it is not to do with drumming, and we all can relate to that aspect. And mine still really brings that. And up in his drumming is amazing. Like, this is like he barely right now he's barely actually is a great drummer, and the blood, sweat, and tears he actually is showing on the film. It's his actual blood, sweat, and tears. Like, it's nothing. It's not a fake or anything. That's his actual blood, sweat, and tears, and that is definitely impressive. That is incredible. Like they even still really focus on those great details very well. Again, strumming definitely on point. The character is very relatable, and I still think it should have gotten Best Actor. But of course, in Impossible talk about Whiplash without talking about J.K. Simmons. I don't know, but I think this is the best performance that J.K. Simmons ever given. And he's given a lot of great and amazing performances. Like, he is definitely given a lot of great performances, a lot of amazing performances. Like, he's an incredibly talented actor. But this is definitely the best. I mean, he got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and he 1,000,000% deserves this. This is honestly maybe one of the best performances I have ever seen in a movie. Like not only the emotion he brings, but him being so ruthless and so just mean, and just bringing down Miles Teller's character, not Andrew, but bring him down with the lines and just even beating on him. Like, it's kind of scary, honestly. Like, he actually was kind of scary. He never acts like it's over the top. He never just loses it. He never acts like, and he basically not acts like way too over the top or anything. Like, how is that? Like, some stuff he said, like, he should be way over the top. It should be just silly, and like he couldn't get so close to being like so over the top and cartoony. But J.K. Simmons managed to place the right balance and the right sayings and the right emotion to make him actually feel friendly and scary, but in an actual good way. And that's incredibly impressive, because he can get so close to being cartoon over the top, but he never goes that way at all. Oh, he's a very elusive character, but he definitely does it to make sure his students work hard and make sure they work hard, basically make sure they go where they want to be. Like, so that makes him not such as a bad person. He just really wants his students and people to succeed in life. Even though he kind of does it in a very ruthless way, but the lines things are definitely iconic and hilarious and just terrifying. And again, he definitely deserves his Best Supporting Actor win, all the praise he has gotten. And his banter to Miles Teller is very classic, iconic, and just freaking awesome. And even kind of scary, and even a little emotional at times, actually. Just, he still scares me a little bit with a lot of stuff he says. And of course, the story, which makes it a little simpler to him to be a drummer, trying to be a drummer and joining class and all that. But how the story is done here is so unique, so interesting, and so unpredictable. But like, there are a lot of stuff that I cannot predict, and it's one of those films where you know certain details the more you watch it, and I always love when films do that. And this film's no exception to that. Like, I always know certain details, whether it's on characters, or certain shots, or certain sequences. Like, I love those type of films, and this one's no exception. Like, the story is very unpredictable, you really cannot guess what's coming. There's sometimes a few things you might can guess, but it just goes in ways that you just don't expect at all. I mentioned the cinematography is gorgeous, it's pretty great, the filmmaking is on freaking point. Like, this is Damien Chazelle, like, this is pretty much what he became the big famous director that we all know of today. And they had a couple of films that I still haven't seen, honestly, but he freaking nails it. His director, they pretty much put the stardom and he ended up in La La Land, which I freaking love. It was my favorite film that year. You know, done First Man, which appeared in a couple of weeks, which I'm very excited for. Like, Damien Chazelle really brought it all here. Like, he has a very interesting and unique direction that really shows in all his way. He's on certain characters, how things shot, how things look, and certain little details, like that with Miles actually showing his lens when tears in his role. Like, details like that really make the film more impactful and more engaging to watch. Not to mention the drawing sequences are incredible, they're hard-pounding, especially the last pretty much, which I'll get into later. The editing is some of the best editing I've probably ever seen in that movie in question. The writing is definitely some of the best writing I've ever seen. What's said, what's told, what's happening, really keeps you on the edge. The music here isn't great as well as also use a lot of jazz music as well. And a lot of them, the huge fan of jazz music. Like, I don't hate jazz music, it's just it's not that I don't really listen to much. But this La La Land definitely got me more into jazz music, and it's impressive actually. And I definitely listen to a lot more jazz after this movie and La La Land. And I have a lot more appreciation for jazz. And that makes me appreciate this movie even more than I already do. The music is great, the sound is great, and I'm pretty sure it's become like it has some occasional fun, humorous moments here and there. Like, not like a whole in between, and especially a couple of scenes between Mr. Bonet and Miles Teller's character. Like a few very sweet moments between them. But when it hits on the emotional side, oh my god, does it hit. It really hits. You really do feel the emotion in this movie. Especially as stuff about Miles Teller's characters go through. Like, there are a lot of scenes that still hit me to the core. Like, his scene when Mr. Bennett's character Nicole, like, that doesn't kind of heartbreaking. The him getting into a car accident, you actually do feel the accent. And then we'll see what Flash pretty much tells him, "You're done." And then Andrew just attacks him on stage, like that still gives me goosebumps to this day. And there's of course this bar scene between Andrew and Fletcher, with Fletcher again kind of explains why he does this, and then also Andrew ends up joining him on stage, and then joining his groove, and Fletcher says, "I know it was you. I know it was you." That he knows like he was supposed to pretty much testify against them, and he ends up playing a solo that he doesn't have no one at all. And just when things is over, him comes back and does the incredible like drum solo that's still gives a heart pounding, but it's truly 1,000,000% impressive. And the ending, like, I think it's always been the ending is definitely one of the best endings out there, and you really don't want to see why. I'm gonna drum solo, but it's kind of ends up with Fletcher gets around and going. Like, that scene still impresses me to this day, and I constantly rewatch that. The reason this film is definitely my favorite from the decade is how inspiring it is. Like, it definitely impacted me the moment I watched it. Like, it definitely impacted me, and I can really remember dreams come true, and I work hard enough, like, really put dedication into it, and this film shows that. It proves that from the work people in me and from the hard things you work for, you can definitely succeed in your dreams. Like, it really succeeds, and it kind of, and the same kind of applies for La La Land, which is also in my top 5 favorite decade, and that's impressive on its own. That team still has 2 films out in my top 5 decade. It's so impressive how Damien Chazelle managed to pull this incredible film off from every aspect, in terms of characters, in terms of interaction, in terms of actual emotion and drama that still invests me to this day, no matter how many times I've seen it. Like, this is truly impressive. And you know, the couple times I was kind of wondering if you drive around La La Land was actually my favorite decade, but we went for Blash, and they'll say, "This is my favorite decade. This is my favorite film I've seen this decade." They're like, this film still impacts me so much to this day, and it's definitely kind of one of my favorites of all time. Just, this film is truly impactful on every level. It's something that wants to be a singer, and wants to write music and all that, this film is definitely a powerful one. And even if you don't want to drummer, whether you do want to sing, if you do want to do this, do that, this film can inspire you to really put your dedication and hard work into it. And if you put enough dedication and hard work, you will definitely succeed. You'll definitely go, even if you deal with the worst of people, and if you feel like you're about to just give up and all that, just keep pushing forward and keep writing it to the end. I hope you guys get what I'm saying here, but yeah, this film's so impactful on so many levels. 0 flaws with this film. So overall, Whiplash is still my favorite film of the decade. I fucking love this movie so much you wouldn't believe it. It's inspiring, it's inspirational, it's incredible, it's amazing on every type of level, in terms of directing, in terms of writing, in terms of editing, in terms of performances, characters, interactions, the story, the cinematography, the music, the dramatic sequences, the emotional sequences, the occasional human sequence, the moments that still are imprinted in my brain, the moments I still freaking watch to stay along, some incredible shock sequences that's just incredible. Not mention the incredible drumming moments, especially with that incredible drum solo at the end and along with the actual ending. This film is so amazing on every single level. This is not only my favorite from that decade, but it's one of my favorite films. Definitely around my top 50 favorites. I haven't fully decided what the actual list of my favorites all time, honestly. But it is definitely up there as my all-time favorites. And you betcha that Whiplash 1,000,000% gets my 110 of an A++, which is the rating I do give for some of my favorite films of all time. But so if you get the 110 of an A++, this one of my all-time favorite films and the absolute freaking masterpiece on every portion. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed me gushing so much about Whiplash. Of course, if you have seen this film, which I don't know why you haven't already, let me know which style of it did you love as much as I did. Did you really love as much as I did, or you want to actually don't? Because I don't think I actually seen anyone actually dislike this movie, and I don't know how. So, again, did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for 500 subs. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do after 500 subs, so that's the thing I decided. Let's review this, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all love it. And also coming soon with my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. Not sure what I'm going to do then on that day, but we shall see. You'll see, I have more videos planned coming very soon. I have a top 10 list up very soon. I'm more movie reviews coming very soon. So, anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media. All links down below. I am Samuel Mold from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time. Stay cool about them. Peace.